Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between.
Start it like that.
It's
Like,
just
we are not in a wrestling arena.
It's
My
an
God.
introduction, all right? I mean, you get into it. Well, I used to just go with the "Hi guys," but that was like, not quite as inclusive as it could be. So I was like, "Yeah, ladies and
How
gentlemen,
is
boys
it
and
not
girls."
inclusive? I'll call everybody a guy.
Yeah, well, guy is kind of gender
Previously
neutral now.
on The Walking
But
Dead.
anyway, we are here. We're playing The Walking Dead final
While
season,
searching for a
episode
place to call
3.
home,
Clem's gonna do
AJ
her
and I
recap
found an
for
old
us, but
boarding
we
school
kind of
run
played
by
The Walking
kids
Dead
deep
fairly
in the
recently.
forest.
We did.
We started
Their
playing
leader was a guy
today.
named Marlin.
Baba Is You, actually, and it's an
And
interesting
AJ
puzzle
pulled
game.
the trigger.
And Pimmsy finished her university work a lot
I
earlier than
told
planned, so
AJ
that's why
that
we
what he'd
decided,
done was
yeah, let's
murder,
play The Walking
that
Dead
he'd have
because
to atone for
we've been
it.
doing that, and we can actually get it finished off
The other
on
kids
the next time we
agreed.
play.
They voted to kick us out.
So, we
thought we'd
decided
never
to be
return.
lesbian
Then
lovers with Violet and
AJ
Clem,
and I were
didn't we?
attacked by Abel.
We did.
One of the raiders
Do you
Marlin
feel
had given the
vindicated in
twins
your
to.
decision?
He was with someone
really
I
mind.
thought I'd never see again.
Because I was going to say, there's a lot of similarities
Lily.
with Clem and Ellie
Yeah, I
We were
agree.
From The
almost
Last of Us.
eaten by walkers
and The Last
when
of Us Part 2.
suddenly
It's supposed to be coming
one
out
of them
sometime
spoke
soon,
to me.
but we'll see.
His name was
Also, the
James,
return of
an
Lily.
ex-whisperer who
Shush your
didn't
mush.
believe in killing
I will shush my
walkers.
mush.
He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the
This is
sad
the
sight of
important
AJ
recap on.
and let us back
Because
inside.
Pimmsy's memory's like a
After I
goldfish.
told them how we could defend
a
the school
sieve.
against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay. At
Yeah.
least until the fight. I decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
admitted I had feelings for her. She felt the same way. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters.
How naive.
The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat.
Blech.
With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Violet.
Yeah.
They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone.
Kidnapper.
We knew someone who did.
Dick.
Yeah, for some reason he's still around, even though we threw him to the Walker Horde and... Well, I guess he cut off his arm quickly enough, but even then, that doesn't explain how exactly he got out of that entire mess, because that was a large pack of zombies, or walkers as they are in this universe.
Wombles.
Yeah, so, it's just a little bit of plot armor for him there, but, if it drives the story forward, then it drives the story forward, so... We'll see what kind of conflicts it creates in the future.
He kind of reminds me of an actor, but I don't know who.
Well, there's a lot of things in this that could remind you of actors. Like, Telltale originally used quite prominent voice actors and
Oh my god, how long is this?
like animation actors. And Lee is one of those prominent voice actors, and he's quite, popular in like the voice acting world just because he's got a distinctive voice. But the rest of them, I don't think they kept them on afterwards. So yeah, we get to deal with the aftermath of the raid.
Yeah, the head's really worked.
Yeah.
Head's on sticks. I'm a jalapeno on a stick.
Oh, they still haven't buried him. Oh dear. You not got a job to do. Go on. Get on with it.
At the start, I was so little,
It was doing it anyway.
and
I know.
Mitch looked after me. People said he was a
Ugh.
dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me.
And that's what matters.
Now he's
He was
gone.
nice to me.
Not many people were.
No. He would want you to go on, pull yourself together, or we'll get
Never
revenge.
even knew his name.
Mitch was looking after all of us. He gave his life so we could go on fighting.
I know that. Doesn't make it any easier.
This is true.
He'd want us to find our friends and bring them home safe.
And he'd
Am
want
I
us to
close
kill
enough
the
to the
people
mic,
who
by the way?
took them.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Hey, AJ's waiting for you in the basement. We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
Outfit the cat.
We should bury Mitch. It's time.
Get away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Really?
Well,
Overreaction.
it's true!
It wasn't
We
his
had a
fault.
plan, and
It
that
wasn't
idiot
his
messed
fault.
it up!
Come on, Willie. None of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10.
What's my defending
I'll take
him?
care of this.
It's not
Talk
his
to Abel,
fault.
find out
Ignore
what
his
exactly.
happened
other-
to Lewis,
Gee.
Omar,
He's
and
just a
Sid.
naive child like the rest
And
of us.
Clem, don't be afraid to, hurt
I
him
don't
a
think
little.
Clem's very naive.
Maybe you'll get more out of him than we did.
No, Clem's not naive because she's a main character. But
No,
everyone
Clem's
else
not
is.
naive because she's led by us.
So you heard what Violet said. Be tough with him. Beat him up.
Who, 10?
Yeah. To get what you need out of him.
10?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's being uncooperative.
I don't want to do that.
Well, you might not even have a choice. Oh, no, she was talking about
I was
Abel.
gonna say, Jesus.
Of course.
I don't want to be
Just
freaking
slap
mean to-
Abel around the face a little bit. Just sort of like warm him up.
Do you know what? I was just about to do the investigate. You know
The Detroit thing.
because it said
Yeah.
investigate, so I went automatic.
Automatic R2. Oh, you can take the pennant.
Well,
That's a
taking that.
collectible.
Nab.
Nab. I'll be having that.
Yoink. Okie dokie.
Erickson's pennant. School pride.
So there are collectibles in here.
There's collectibles in every episode.
This should be strong enough to hold him.
Doesn't look very strong. It
Yeah, I
looks
mean,
like tatty.
duct tape doesn't seem all that strong, to be honest, unless you wrap it around several times. Oh, hey, Rosie. Ooh. Sketchpad. Etch a sketch.
Oh, that might be good for
Drawing.
AJ.
Sketch toy. It might still work. Pet the dog.
Always pet the dog whenever you can. Oh, we should intimidate him with her.
I don't think that'll be an option. She's my dog now.
Hey, she now a collectible.
Best girl. So I think you might only even get that trophy if you pet her before this scene as well.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
Got your
Oh
gun
wow,
back,
look at
huh?
AJ being intimidating. Look at that murderer. Blah blah. Stone-faced killer.
Ready?
Slap him! Drench him. Or shout him. I'll let AJ wake him.
Fuck.
It was a slap, mate. It's not that much.
Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap.
You're not old.
I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning.
We have no idea what you mean.
This is a family show.
Got any water?
Yeah, we might do.
Let's drench him.
Drink.
Stop, AJ. Or let him drink.
He gets nothing.
If we give him water, maybe he'll atone.
Nothing until after he's told us what we need to know.
Anyone with the hard act.
Hey,
Tell you
Remus
I've done
has
this
just
before.
subscribed.
One of us.
This hard
One
work.
of us.
Okay?
BDSM, my
Where Lily
man.
took my people.
Remus has subscribed for
Doesn't
16
matter.
months and on a 16-month
As soon as she
streak.
gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me.
That's probably true.
Probably.
You better give me the 5-star treatment.
Thank you very much for subscribing,
I'm smiling
Remus.
when she
We
gets
really do
here.
appreciate it. And
You might
16
be able to
months.
trade me for a
Ooh.
little mercy.
Ooh, I can send Rosie on him.
Sick Rosie on him. Wow.
You aren't gonna do that. You don't have it in you.
Try me.
She's our dog now.
Ooh.
Just tell us where they took our friends so we can get them back.
Good dog.
Never give them up.
Rough.
Only reason we came here was for more manpower.
You were just talking about how you like
Losing
bitches chewing
Jonathan
on you,
and me.
babe.
For 3 sprouts,
giving you
could
what you
barely hold a
wanted.
gun.
Jonathan.
Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta World War. With some really sick fucks who make
do
me
know
look like
that.
the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say.
Fuck your wall.
Point the guns the
I'll
way
slam
we
his
tell
head.
them to.
That's called kidnapping.
Give it whatever name you want. I call it survival.
It's not.
What kind
it's
of place
kidnapping.
is this Delta if they use forced labor to defend it?
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under
Yeah, a
threat.
little bit.
It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back. So stop wasting my time.
Okay.
Haha!
Front pocket.
Interrogation successful.
Answer to all your
Ding.
questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking
It's
Leviticus.
religious.
I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing ain't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind.
Yeah, you don't get anything. You're a prisoner.
I didn't get a choice.
What?
Help me
No,
remember
you can do
stuff.
that. When you
Like
see
where
the
Lily
red icon, consider the consequences
Come on,
before
kid.
taking action.
Don't
So
make
you
me
can
wait all
burn
day.
him, let him smoke, or just stub it out. Oh wow, Pimmsy being kind.
Now that is heavenly.
Oh, it's poisonous.
Oh. Well,
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
well,
He's gonna die, isn't he?
yeah. He made his bed. Now he's gonna lie in it.
I thought you wanted this, or we can
We have
patch him up.
medicine. We can still patch him up.
If we want to.
I don't think so. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. No medicine can fix this.
Well, you're a dead man then.
Shit.
Hurry up and tell us
I
now.
never wanted things to end like this. Everything.
You have to start
It
off
all got
mean
out of
and then
hand.
end up clean,
Now
and
look
that's
at
the
me.
whole point.
Treat him
I'm a
mean, keep him
fucking
keen.
mess.
Mm-hmm.
Will he turn?
No. My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn.
We won't
Remus
let
says,
anyone
just
turn.
shoot him and release him from this misery.
Let him swear. Oh, no, let's give him the word.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay.
What's your
We
word
have a
word?
boat. We're docked a few miles west of
Yeah,
here.
we got the
I don't know if you should
information.
hear. Your friends are on the boat.
Why would they be on the boat already?
You got what you wanted.
They did have horse and carriage, remember?
Don't let me become one of those things. Please.
Mercy
I
kill!
want to turn.
It's not the first time we've done it.
Exactly. This is very in keeping
Not
with
that.
our Clementine.
I want to let me keep my face.
You don't get a choice in this.
No, he wants to be stabbed in the head.
What the difference is? What is the difference?
Should I put you don't have to watch?
To AJ.
You
Yeah.
don't need to watch this.
I want to.
Ugh. I have no idea what the difference is between shooting someone in the head and stabbing them in the head is. Like, if anything, shooting them in the head is less invasive.
What do you think?
Yeah, because it's a hole. But that's an actual, like, stab wound. Let AJ watch. Good boy. Woof. AJ looks to you for guidance in the world. You just tortured a man in front of him.
I did. I didn't have an option to send him away.
I'm hoping you're feeling good about your choices here, Pimmsy.
Oh, to be fair, I got the information, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You didn't have to torture a small child. You know, he's got a gun. He did shoot someone because you told him to aim for their head. Oh, you forgot about those consequences, didn't you?
Oh, he's fine.
He's fine, as he looks on with a traumatized expression before it hard cuts to the intro scene.
I told him to look away.
I'm sure he's fine.
I told him to look. He's an independent
young child.
Yeah, it's fine.
Big Harry says that would be a lot more difficult compared to rumors saying I watched John Wick yesterday. This is nothing in comparison.
Oh, is it the new one? I really want to see it.
John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum, apparently.
I'm dying to see that.
Really?
We went to watch. Yeah.
Go on.
We went to watch Detective Pikachu the other day. It was okay. It was quite like take your kids to see it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's a kid's film.
Yeah, it was good, but it wasn't quite as good as the anime.
No. But yes, I've heard a lot about John Wick Parabellum. In fact, there is even a John Wick strategy game being made by Mike Bithell and his team in the UK. And John Wick 3 apparently has done fairly well at the box office for cinemas because
I'm surprised.
I don't know what it
considering
is.
There's been a lot of films out at the moment, so everybody's been to see them.
yeah, I mean it's one of the things like people really
film
like the
season, isn't it?
action film thing, right? But John Wick, as far as I'm aware, is kind of like a cult film following.
It's an action film. They just shoot the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. There's not much of a story to go on. It's just basically blam blam Keanu Reeves
Oh,
going
he's an
pew
assassin with a vendetta. That's basically the story. There you go.
And Remus says there's going to be a John Wick 4.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it makes them
Just
enough
like
money.
there's how
then-
many Rush Hours, how many Fast and Furious.
Well, no, there's only 3 Rush Hours. Hey, Big Harry has just subscribed.
Woo,
One of us. One of us.
Right, so we're
Fuck
sneaking
it
on
up
board.
this time.
Nice. They've subscribed for 5 months and they're currently on a 5-month streak. 2% for the sub goal. Thank you very much for that, Big Harry. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, more towards the face cam sub point goal.
Oh, found the boat.
Really? That's the boat?
I want to touch the butt.
Is it on the side of a river?
Yeah.
That's a big boat for a river.
It's a
Steamboat.
Yeah.
You see anything?
Steamboat Willie.
The beach,
Nice.
a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
They have those floating around in
Okay,
Disneyland.
let's spread out
actually.
and focus on
probably.
those areas. Keep your heads low.
Keep them low. Low to the ground. Spy on the Raiders. Huh, so it looks like you might get like 3 options for, following AJ, following Violet, or following Willie.
Anything useful?
Looks like building
Next to the
material.
steamboat, we'll talk
Furniture.
to Willie.
Probably stuff from the train station.
What was the other option?
Scope out the area and make a plan.
They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver easy.
Intel, supply rafts. We could burn them or cut them loose. I think burning boats is
wood,
more intimidating.
Quite a bit of it.
Oh,
We
this
should have
person
that
too.
stuff.
Not gonna talk about the guard? Nope.
No, they're just looking for supplies and stuff. Ooh, torches.
Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire.
Really?
We didn't start the fire.
There are other things we could be doing.
Remus says, to be
Right, so you
fair,
said there were 3 options. What's the other option?
every film in the John Wick franchise blends into each other, so technically it's a whole coherent story.
Dude, focus. You said there were 3 options.
Yeah, talk to Violet, talk to AJ.
Okay, so we talked to AJ.
Yeah, well, I mean, why not?
Violet already likes us, so
Well, it's not about liking, it's about getting
Find anything
information.
over
we have
here.
to train
They
him.
have horses.
Let me see.
How many? More fire?
More torches.
Okay.
Setting
We've
a
already
hay on
had the
fire would get their attention. Scare the horses too.
Could get on the boat easier that way.
Come on, let's go to
Horsey,
If we
horsey.
cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us.
Oh, we could use them to make an escape. We should get rid of their horses.
Right now, last but not least, why is it not moving? Come on, there we go.
Ta-da.
It wasn't. Ooh, it's,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
it's not working very well.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen this boat before?
No, Marlin kept us confined to the safe zone. Pier leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there.
Actually, she can't. Oh no, no, that's correct.
Scope out
not
the
Clem.
area. Ooh, raiders.
There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like they're
Well,
well
you'd
armed
expect there to
too.
be more inside.
No, we're all outside enjoying the sun.
Well, when you've got
Wait,
guard patrols,
I
you
see
wouldn't leave
Lewis.
all the people outside, would you?
Abel was in
Some of
line.
them would be inside.
This is it.
Of course, Abel wasn't lying. He's dead now, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
Yeah,
When
well.
he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big.
Ooh.
The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected.
Yeah, about that. I don't think that's gonna work.
I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those.
Small opening is AJ sized. I'll be honest, I can't really remember what the John Wick story is. I just know that he goes on revenge after his dog gets, you know.
Basically,
good cover
his
leading up to
wife
the boat.
gets killed or
We're
dies
gonna
of
need one
cancer or
hell of a
something.
distraction.
The only thing he has left of her is this puppy he didn't
Yeah.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Grows very attached to it, and then
Oh.
these guys break into his apartment to steal some stuff because he's got lots of money, and they kill the dog in the process, and then he goes batshit
Maybe if
mental
we
and
could
kills
get
the whole
walkers
gang.
on the
And then
beach
he gets
somehow.
3 films off the back of it.
Maybe
Yeah.
not as hard as you'd think.
It's Keanu Reeves. It's great.
Well, it's an action film, it's great. I think it's closer. But people do like Keanu Reeves. We could use the walkers as a diversion, and
should
we
get
are
out
the
of here before they
all-seeing
spot us.
three-eyed
We can talk
raven.
through the plan once we're somewhere safe.